there. As we come back, pace car pulls off of pit road here. So we're going to go back racing here.
Green flag, green flag.
YJ and Anderson Sajak lead the field. YJ with a good jump. Into turn one, Pietro Sharp on the bumper. Has to back out. There'll be contact there. YJ, oh, there goes Blowers into the wall.
The yellow flag is out.
Make sure to get him here. Blowers, pretty good impact in that inside wall. Wreck on the restart. Really unfortunate for him. So let's go back and see what happened. I want to slow this down. So it looks like it's that on time. I know he gets hit by the 03 of Raffini. Unfortunate start to his race. See, he blinks out for a moment, so he'll come back there. See this again in slow motion. YJ was a bit slow through the first two corners there. It really stacked up the field, and you see that right there. Flowers hard hit, comes right back in front of the track. Right in front of the 03. Papa Bear, Campbell involved as well. I'd like to go on board Raffini there. So he sees it happen, gets on the brakes. Can't really predict where is he going to go. He's swerving it right there and he just runs right into him. Jacks up the steering there. See if he might have reset. Actually, nope. Thankfully, he was able to bring it out to pit road there. I want to get Polylar's perspective from this. You see him stack up and just goes high in this. Oof. It's passenger at this point. Right now, he does take his fast repair, his only fast repair of the day, and he'll get off the pit road. Got a few drivers using their fast repair as well, and Sojak's back here. I do not know what happened to him. He says he's used his fast repair. He went from, oh, it must have, yeah, he got ran into by Blowers there, so he must have used his fast repair. Do want to go back and just see this, because he never wrecked. Yeah, he never wrecked it, but I guess he just wanted to take his fast repair anyways. I mean, he did not have any damage on the back of that car, so I mean, I have to predict that he thought he had damage in the back of that 8 machine, but it's unfortunate for him. But I know after his performance last week and so far today that he can drive back up to the front. It'll be hard to do so, but I know he's a really exceptional driver. Pace car lights are off. Wygen's going to lead the field back to green here. Spirito Sharp joins him on the outside.
Green flag, green flag.
Cheney able to dive the inside lane. Pietro Sharp, bit of contact there. Got the corner there, still making contact, and Cheney goes around. Meek involved. Oh, it's a big wreck. 22. Got the 18 again. Oh, and Anna Sojak's in it. Huge wreck here. Bunch of cars involved. Wow. Let's take a look at this again. Set this up for you here. So it all starts off at turn number 2 here. A little bit of contact. So Wygent's still off the corner. Try to sharpen the wall. Turns down. I don't think she meant to turn down that much. Gets into the 76. Jimmy Meek nowhere to go. Hard hit in the inside wall. And that just stacks up everybody. Nowhere to go for a lot of these drivers. Josh Arnold involved and a Sojak. That's the 31, a big hit. Cameron Pillar. Really unfortunate for a lot of these drivers. Do want to go to Anna Sojak there. Let's go on board him. That wreck. So you didn't get as good of a start on the restart as I thought he would. It's pretty far back. See up front. See the smoke. Immediately gets off. Oh, and he just loses it. Oh, and he gets hit. He gets hit by, I believe it's Cameron Pillar that hit him. Wow. That is, let me go. If you want to see this, oh yeah, he just gets into Anna Sojak. Anna Sojak was getting loose, and I just see if he had nowhere to go. Oh, he gets on the brake and just could not slow down in time here. Oh, right into the 94. Let's go on board Jimmy Mink here, see what he sees. I mean, he does a good job of trying to avoid it, but unfortunately the 76 just comes down. Whew. He gets hit again. It's like a Affini. Almost got through there. A little bit of contact for Casey Wynn. I'm going to see one more time here. Josh Arnold took a big hit. Just want to see it on board from him. Yeah, nowhere for him really to go. Whew. A lot of contact there. Alright. Do you want to go back live here? Or getting ready to go back green? Thankfully I filled enough replay there. Spacey has been on the inside lane every single time he started first so far this race. Spirito Sharp gets the inside. Cole Snyder up to row 2, along with Casey Wynn as Wygent gets a great start here. Going to spread out here throughout the first few drivers. Cole Snyder nearly in the wall. Just negotiating around this lap traffic. Tristan Bayer in the 5. Cheney right on the back bumper. It was 18. Casey Wynn in the wall a little bit. It's to the inside lane. Snyder gets passed by Cheney for 3rd. Flowers looking in the inside lane. No. Snyder shuts the door on him. It's back up front. Victor Sharp reeling in. Wygent not letting him go so far. Only lap 20 if we've had 3 cautions already. I know these drivers will have to save their tires. I know rolling the bottom isn't really the best thing to do. I've talked with a driver before this race who said you really got to dime in the corner if you want to save your tires the best, and that's what Peter Sharps looks to do there. Dimes in the corner, gets the run. So here comes Kenneth Cheney in the mix. Peter Sharp to the inside lane. Backs out of it. So here comes Kenneth Cheney and that 76 machine. Wygent able to hold off there. Cheney to the inside, backs out of it. Cheney again tries low. They're right at Wygent now. Cheney drifts up a little bit. Near contact there as Blowers enters the picture. Peter Sharp in the wall, just a tap. She's got the let off there. Does not get a good exit. Here comes 76 of Cheney. Along with Blowers blinking in and out here. Oh, Cheney, no! Route he goes. And everybody stays off for them there. That was a great save. Not the first time he's gone around today. Let's get a replay of that. Just a quick one. We already got a good idea of what happened there. As Cheney diving low, just been trying to pass Peter Sharp these last few laps, haven't been able to get around her. And getting pressure by Blowers, looking to go by them both. Drifts up a little bit, makes contact. Doesn't think the 95 is going to be right there. Does a great job of avoiding the inside wall and avoiding the outside wall. Thankfully doesn't get hit. Cole Snyder flies by. And good save by him. I do want to go take an on-board look of him. Was running third at the time. Look at that. Car control just whipping the wheel either direction. Great save for this driver. He is in pit road. I believe he has already used his fast repair. Let me check to see. He has. A lot of people already have. So a lot of people going down pit road here. So Pacey Wygent wins the race off the pit road. Peter Sharp in second. Cole Snyder to third. Bobby Blowers there. Anna Sojak. Then the 76 follows him. So the top two staying put in first and second. Cole Snyder enters the picture. As Josh Arnold did stay out here. Along with the 5, the 19, but those drivers are a lap down. Tristan Bayer, that is DJ Anderson. He is in the number 9 car, but he is he has a paint scheme of the number 19 on him. It's a little bit confusing, but we'll work it out. These two drivers will get the wave around here, along with. It is 88 of Ron Fitting. Jimmy Mick's going to let people by. So lights are out on the pace car. Looks like Josh Arnold is He will be the leaders. I thought those other cars would get the wave around, but I guess not. Already 3 cautions here, only in lap 30. Pace car pulls off here. Josh Snyder going to be the control car. First time somebody not named Wygent or Anna Sojak going to be leading the race here on a restart.
Green flag,
Hits the go button and stalls it. He got loose. And Wygent beats it to the line. Wow. Old tires too. It's Anna Sojak a bit loose. And Wygent takes off along with Pietro Sharp. Josh Arnold falling behind. He'll just fall back here on old tires. 76 gets passed. Here comes Cole Snyder. Followed by Flowers. Flowers looks slow. Snyder going to lose another spot to Anna Sojak. He backs off. So here comes the 76. Looking for the lead. Falling in behind. Wygent, he gets a good restart, but they quickly close on him afterwards. So he's been thankful for these cautions as yet again we see the 76 the inside lane on the 19/95 of Pietro Sharp with Flowers chasing in behind. Gear contact again. 76 is going to trying to not make another mistake. Almost the back bumper. Oh, almost into the wall. Cheney. He's swerving again. Got to be careful with using a fast repair already. He gets the back bumper of Pietro Sharp. Flowers up the racetrack. Anna Sojak in the picture as well. 76 looks in the inside lane. He's really being aggressive and he turns the 95.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, he's going to spin in front of the racetrack again. Josh Arnold there. And he is just going to tow back pit road. Already involved in an accident tonight. He's just tried to give Pietro Sharp a shove a few times, and it finally worked there. And he goes around off the bumper of Bowers. Josh Arnold nowhere to go. Gets into the wall. Let's see that again. Luckily, it didn't involve more cars. And Sojak quick on the brakes. He's lucky to escape this one unscathed. 18, a little bit of damage there. And then you see Josh Arnold. He's going to hit the outside wall too after this. Pretty good hit. Temper's flaring already here tonight. So you see Josh Arnold. We'll go on board of him just for another look. And his night's pretty much done. He has exited the race. If I can get camera on him. Yeah, he's not even on the racetrack right now. So he's taking the car behind the garage. His night is done. Unfortunate for him. So let's see if we go back to 1 to green here coming up. Spacey Wygent's led the most laps so far here early on in the race. So we've just gotten caution after caution. They've almost passed him. Pietro Sharp, Cheney, Flowers has been up there. Anna Sojak was up there, but He took his fast repair over fear damage that he had, which he didn't turn out to have any. So Casey Wynn will be starting row 2. I believe 3rd place is the highest he's restarted so far. I know he was starting in row 2. I believe last restart, but that was on the outside lane. So Bobby Plower is going to be restarting on the front row for the first time tonight. Anna Sojak will be in row 3 alongside of Cole Snyder. So a lot of people have taken their fast repair throughout the night. At least half the field has already used their fast repair and we're only on lap 38, so 13 cars still in the lead lap. No driver a lap down. We got multiple cars, multiple laps down. This pacer car is going to pull off here. See how good of a restart Wygen gets. He's had pretty good restarts throughout the night.
Green.
And Flowers spins the tires a little bit. He's going to check up the outside lane a lot. He's just in and out, blinking. And that certainly does not help. I got a group of 5 cars fighting here in this pack. Victor Sharp makes the pass on Blowers back there. Anna Sojak finally with the leader in his sight. It's been a long way throughout coming back up through the field for him. His Pietro Sharp a bit loose off turn 2. Pietro Sharp all the way up the racetrack, diamonding that corner. Casey Wynn, the highest he's been on the leaderboard all night, in 2nd place, looking to make the move on our race leader. Nobody's really been able to pass Wygent for the lead. They've been able to get side by side, but nobody's been able to clear him. See if that changes. Wynn looks slow, goes back up high. And as Sojak stalls a little bit there, is near contact for the race lead. 18 to the point, and he will make the pass on Wygent. Wygent backs off here. Wygent for the first time in a long time having to deal with some dirty air. And he looks to make the crossover, can't make it happen, has to back off. And Sojak. Got a top 6 pull away here at Dover. 6-car train. Cole Snyder at the tail end of this pack, falling away a bit more and more each lap. This field is just single filed out throughout the back. So we'll look in the back. Casey Ellis up to 7th place in that 35 machine. You got some lap traffic in between 7th and 8th place. It's back to the lead here. And Sojak chasing down Casey Wynn, who's pulled away a little bit. Almost a third of the way through this race already. It's been pretty chaotic here. Hope these drivers settle down. A lot of these drivers can't afford to make another mistake, can't afford to get in another wreck. Most of the field is taking their fast repairs. Wynn tries the outside lane, and his Sojak looks low but has to stall. He backs out. Here comes Wygent, 18 to the wall. And if Sojak takes the race lead, Wygent there as well. Oh, 18 again into the wall. And he's going to go to 1st to 4th in about a lap here. Unfortunate for him. Wydget looking for the race lead. 18 again, nearly in the wall there on the bottom of your screen. Sanders Sojak all the way from the front to back, and then now back to the front again after pitting. Him and Wydget going to battle it out for the race lead again, just like last week. Spirito Sharp saying that she still wants to be in the picture here. Though I think this top two is pulling away slightly on the rest of the field. As this pack of used to be 6 cars now stringing out even further. Cameron Pillar on pit road. Driver's starting to get a little bit loose off turn 4 and 2. These tires were in this hot Delaware sun. But still keeping these drivers in sight, but slowly falling back out of the picture of this battle for the lead. Wydget not giving up. We've seen him just be a consistently great driver. A lot of wins here on LRN. He's won a lot of these races on fuel strategy, or excuse me, pit strategy. Let's see if the same thing happens today. He's got a long race ahead of him. As these drivers have paired up here, we got a battle for the lead up here. We got a battle for third between Fred Sharp and Bobby Bowers. We got a battle for fifth between Cole Snyder and Casey Winbrewing. And back to seventh, it's Casey Ellis all alone here. And then you got some lap cars in between him and the L3 of Nick Feeney. That's Rodney Ayers on pit road right now in the 12th position. So I think these drivers have just really settled in so far. We've had 4 cautions already throughout the first third of this race. All of these drivers, I just want to calm down, just run some laps, get a green flag run going. Just kind of gives a reset here. Flowers and Piotr Sharp, this battle for third is brewing. So we've seen some drivers really arc the corner right there, like Piotr Sharp did, going all the way up high. I don't know if it's really worked out them that much. As Really, you want to be on the bottom here. Just run around the bottom, kind of arc the corner or diamond the corner. It really helps save tires in a quick way. Just pop it there, lap traffic. Stay out of the way. Slows down height racetrack, especially considering the lanes you have to run in. Especially off the corner, catching them like that, it was pretty unfortunate. Wow, was the inside? Oh, 95 of the wall a little bit there. Side by side, Flowers takes the position as of now, closes the door. Here comes Cole Snyder as well, entering the picture. He had fallen back from this pack, but that lap car of Papa Bear really slowed them down. Allowed Cole Snyder to catch up here. Snyder to the inside. He'll make the pass easily on that 95 machine. Pretty bumpy at turn 3. As Cole Snyder starts to drive away a little bit, trying to track down Flowers for third. Snyder's really starting to get loose here. So you see up there, Pacey Wygent just consistently staying about 2-3 tenths behind. And Sojak here. We'll see how much that gap develops over the course of this run here. He just made sure to stay large in the leader's mirror. I don't blame him. If you let the leader get too far out front, it can just be really discouraging. Really the closest battle on the racetrack right now. It's Cole Snyder approaching Bobby Flowers right now. They're down to 6 tenths now. Wygent behind Anna Sojak. Anna Sojak just dominated last week at Texas, and he looks to be doing the same thing here. Won the pole last week, led the most laps, and so far he won the pole. Hasn't led the most laps so far. Wygent was out in front for most of the first third of the race, but Anna Sojak obviously keeps up this performance. He'll easily lock down the most laps led. It's Cole Snyder, our points leader. He's caught Bobby Flowers now for third. 24 running right in the tire tracks. Now goes to the inside a little bit. Just get some clean air on the nose. He has the run. To the inside lane. It hits the apron a little bit. Slides up. It's tough knowing where Bowers is with him blinking, but he's going to slot in behind him. It's the gap with Wygent now over a second. Now down to 9 tenths. Just hover around 9 tenths to a full second behind Anna Sojak. This is falling further and further behind. Let's go back to the battle for third place here. Snyder's going to dive into the corner in the outside lane. And looks to dime in the corner. Ew, into the wall a little bit. As we have crossed the halfway point in this race. Flowers a bit loose there. He's going to hit the wall. Oh, a little bit of contact with Cole Snyder. And he makes the pass. Just had to wait on a mistake. And Flowers to pit road here. With Pietro Sharp falling in behind. Got a lap car 70 in pit road. It's Campbell. So let's see if this will bring anybody else down pit road. Got some lap traffic in pit road. Wygent still heading to behind him. Let's put a camera here. Nobody so far. We'll wait for these leaders to go by. The Tanner Sojak, Wygent. Nobody coming down pit road this time around. Cole Snyder passes by. And no takers this time around. Do you want to see where Flowers ends up? He gets lapped. Spectre Sharp able to jump Flowers on pit road there. Cole Snyder will join, or rejoin. They would rejoin along Cole Snyder. I don't know if he tried to. Oh, he's almost to the wall there. Unfortunate for him. Just in case he went also hit pit road. So now only the top 5 on the lead lap. Top 2 still haven't pitted. Here comes Cole Snyder down. I believe it's going to be 4 tires and fuel for these drivers. See, Ellis stays on the racetrack. Affini stays on the racetrack. Wygent and Anastasia stay on the racetrack as Blowers gets by Wygent. Trying to unlap himself. Throw Sharp around Wygent. It's Cole Snyder on pit road there, you see. I'm surprised that Sojak and Wygent are standing out this long. You think with everybody pitting already, they'd head down, but I don't know, these drivers have really been known to play a different strategy here when it comes to pitting on green flags. So it's won Pacey Wygent a lot of races here in El Arena, I remember. So see how this plays out for these drivers. Just trying to get the fresher tires later on the run to see how long they wait. Petra Sharp able to unlap herself. As I do want to put on the screen the last pit stop lap for these drivers. You see on the ticker. And Sojak last pit in lap 37. It's been 50 laps for him. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been 50 laps for him. Wygent since lap 30. Ellis since lap 29. Wygent since lap 29. Ellis since lap 28. 29 for Raffini. Bobby Bowers working his way up. He makes the pass on Ledesma for 5th place. Just let me see here. I do want to have a lap comparison between Bowers and Sojak. And Sojak is slow and 0.2 per lap. So Aguilar is already up to 4th. That's good though, sharp. Cool Snyder up here, unlapping himself. Leader having to deal with a good amount of lap traffic now. As you can see, Ellis finally goes down pit road from 3rd place. Wygent does not follow. Oh no, he does. Excuse me. Did not see this. Is Wygent finally pitting? Let's see if Anna Sojak pits in response. No, he will stay out. Alright, he's really playing contrarian here. So we'll see Pacey Wygent from 2nd place down pit road. Sam's going to be for tires and fuel. He's one of the only drivers here tonight who has not taken his fast repair already, so. And Sojak, another lap stand on the racetrack. Supplier's still a lap down. Everybody but the leaders a lap down. We got 2nd through 5th, only a lap down. Basically, Wygent 2 laps down. And 6th place there. He's already set his sights on that 8 machine of Anna Sojak. And he'll easily get by him, I assume, as long as lap traffic doesn't play too much of a factor. Once this lap traffic clears out, I'm sure he'll just fly by him. Anna Sojak, she's still on the racetrack. Still staying on there. I do want to go on board him just to see how his race car is handling with these really worn out tires. Because the 35 of LS goes around him. And there he goes, finally, on lap 96. And a Sojak, our race leader, down pit road. So this give a chance for everybody else to unlap themselves. Bobby Bowers should come out with the lead here. He passes and a Sojak right there to unlap himself. And we've seen these drivers go 2 laps down here during green flag pit stops, so it'll be interesting to see where Anna Sojak comes out in relation to the field. Because he gave everybody else a lot of time to catch up on newer tires, but he'll be the one lap from now since he's going to have newer tires compared to the rest of the field. Bowers goes by him for 1st place and leads his first laps of the day. And Sojak back on the racetrack here. About half a racetrack ahead of Bowers. So he will not go a lap down. 2nd place is Pietro Sharp, about a straightaway, or half a straightaway behind of Bowers. Cole Snyder back there too in 3rd. Casey Wynn trailing in 4th. There's Wygent into 4 and 5th. And right behind him is Anders Nojak in 6th place. And that's all the lead lap cars. Ronnie Air is the first car lap down in 7th place. Now we're on lap number 100, about 51 laps to go here. If you just joined us, you want a quick race recap. Very hectic start of the race, very chaotic. We had a lot of cautions, about 4, including a big run on the back straightaway. A lot of these wrecks were just on the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. These cars getting loose and getting into each other, or having to back off and running into each other as a result. Not a lot of racetrack to avoid. We call this a monster mile for a reason. Sprinter Sharp gaining about a 10th per lap on our race leader of Bobby Flowers right now. Cole Snyder and third is Casey Wygant has made the move. Made the pass on Casey Wynn for 4th place there. Wygant, one of the last drivers to stay out on that run. He's got really good tires compared to the rest of the field. And Sojak will be making a pass on Wynn in a few laps here. Sprinter Sharp continuing to reel in Bobby Flowers. Let's go on board. Flowers nearly in the wall off of 4 there. Same thing with Pietro Sharp. She dives down low. Side by side in turn 2. We've seen a lot of contact here and wrecks as they give each other plenty of space there. Jimmy Mink down pit road from that 13th position. Sanders Sojak has made the pass on Casey Wynn for 5th place. It's Cole Snyder waiting in the wings behind these drivers, going to battle pressure tires. Snyder in the wall a little bit. Pietro Sharp. See if we can get both these battles in the same screen. So Wygant clears Snyder. And on already up to these front 2. 3 wide for a moment. And threading the needle. Threading the gap. It's Casey Wygant. They cleared the space for him. Splower is really struggling with the handle of his car. He's going to the pit road right now, actually. You see, oh, he really smokes the tires there. Wygant off on the way to the lead. Already opened up half a second. Almost a second already. So we're going to see more drivers go down pit road. I know I just took off the last pit stop lap from the ticker, but I'll put it back on again since a lot of these drivers are going back down pit road. Flowers and Victor Sharp pitted around the same time. That first one is NS Sojak around Cole Snyder for 2nd. I think Cole Snyder will be going down pit road. He will. So it's been about 30 laps on this run. These drivers have, just a reminder, 4 sets of tires here. 70% fuel, 1 fast repair. Most of the fields use that faster deck. Trying to hunt down Wygant here, as he is really on the move. Yeah, it's half a second per lap. Oh my goodness, he is right there. And he'll easily make the pass, I assume, if he's going a half a second a lap quicker than Wygant. Side by side, he's just got to clear him. I know passing drivers another thing than catching him. Why is he able to hold him off there? Wygant's done a good job today, especially early on in the race, of not letting drivers pass him. We saw in these opening restarts of the race that his car is basically a wall, not letting drivers pass. And Sojak not able to get on the gas as much to get around Wygant. And so the huge one he's got to back off though to not hit Wygant. And Sojak doing a good job of just being a clean driver here. And he's not able to clear him. Almost. Stop traffic, get out of the way. That's Pillar. There he is. Oh, Wygant in the wall. As that's going to be the final nail in the coffin for him, as Sojak scoots past him. So we'll see how long it takes for Sojak and Wygant to pit. He's got the 18 to KC win from 3rd place on the pit road. Now the only 2 drivers on the lead lap are these top 2 drivers. Cole Snyder already been down pit road. On the ticker you see the last pit lap for these drivers. And these drivers, when they hit, they go about 2 laps down on a green flag run, so it's something to be aware of. Casey wins. Spent like a good amount of time pit road here. I don't know what happened. That's over a minute on pit road. So they must just had some damage on the right side of the car, maybe hitting the wall, I assume. Seen a lot of drivers hit the wall on the exit of turn 4 and exit of turn 2 tonight. The wall just really jumps out at you. It's been a factor in multiple incidents here tonight. I know Wygant pitted a few laps before Sojak did on that most recent run. But these drivers are just going to stay out as long as they can. At least I know Sojak will. He went to pit road early on in the race, had contact in a wreck. He thought he had damage. From what we saw, it looked like he didn't have any, but he still pitted, took his fast repair just to be safe. So he did have an edge on these drivers of getting on pit road more recently than everybody else. Drove from the back all the way back up front, and he's looking to get his 2nd win in a row here in season 4 of the Grand National Series in boat racing. As the gap to Wygent has opened up to 2 seconds. Wygent really starting to fall off as Jimmy Meek tries to get by him. Does the crossover move. It's Casey Ellis and Pietro Sharp. This is a battle for the 4th place position. These drivers are a bit close together. I know they're coming up on lap traffic, which might throw or might lead to Casey Ellis being able to get up there to Pietro Sharp. But no, she is just flying away from Ellis. Feeney now around Ellis, 4th place position. Feeney in that 03 machine. The board he's been all day, so speaking at the right time. Casey Wynn looking to make a pass on the 9 of DJ Anderson. Let's go back. It is the 9 of Anderson, but he is running the 19 machine. This is a battle for 7th place. Both of these drivers 3 laps down, but I'll give you at least something to look at here. Pietro Sharp running for these drivers as they almost go 3 wide into the corner. Gotta watch out here. It's a little bit of contact, 18. Good save there. Don't want to bring out a caution lane in this race. I mean, I know most of the field's already lapped down, but all these drivers just want to get the race over with. Oh, no. No caution so far. Keeps it straight. Slow car on the outside lane, though. I don't know if he'll come to a stop. Try to get going. He's up in the marbles there. Good save by the 19 there. By the 9. As the next closest battle here is, at least for like a top position, is Pietro Sharp and Cole Snyder for 3rd place. Snyder about a second behind of Pietro Sharp. 9 to go. Get you the last lap information here. Just trying to negotiate through lap traffic. Lost ground throughout that last lap, but he should be starting to catch him as Pietro Sharp dealing with lap traffic. The 03 trying to get around. Not able to so far. Lap traffic still in the middle of these drivers who contact there. Oh, 03 able to get around. Petro Sharp. Here comes the 44. Edesma. 5 to go now. Is Cole Snyder not exactly catching Petro Sharp, still about a second behind. And Sojak now 4 laps to go. I don't think he or Pacey Wygent will be pitting the rest of this race. Second half of this race, as I said before, started first. Was up front for the first part of the race, then had to go to pit road for suspected damage. Back came through decently quickly. I know we had a lot of yellows that really stalled things out, but once he got up front, it was, set sail for him. It's 2 to go here. Coming to the white flag. Open racetrack for that 8 machine, as he did not race in the first race at Daytona, I believe. Made his first start last week, won the pole, led most of the laps, and he'll do the same thing today. Won the pole, will lead the most laps here, led basically every lap of the second half of the race. Aside from green flag pit stops, and off of turn number 4, Justin Anasojak and the 8 machine will win here at Dover. Another dominating performance for him. Spacey Wygent roll around in second place here. Petro Sharp in third, followed by Cole Snyder. Casey Ellis in fifth. Freeney in sixth. Bobby Blowers in 7th. It's a little victory bump for Anasojak from Wygent. And he'll burn it down here. Two wins in a row for Anasojak. There we go. As we'll be right back with our top 3 interviews. Stay with us. All right, we are back here. Let me bring in our race winner. If I can find him here. All right, let's bring him in. Justin, this is Eric in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, back-to-back dominating wins at Texas last week. Led the most laps from the pole, and the same story tonight. How was it for you, man?
Uh, a little hectic at the start, but once we got spread out, I think it was better. I know I got right rear damage from the 76, and I think it helped me on the longer run because it just made my car a little bit more looser than everybody else's on the long run, and I just love this track. I have three favorite tracks: Martinsville, Texas, and Dover, and we went to two of them. So glad to get the win, and yeah, just relieved. That was a long race.
Yeah, it was. I know you stayed out longer than everybody else there. Could you explain why you seemed to not really want to pit there?
Um, the last caution before we only ran a few laps, and I went to go fix some more damage and top off fuel, and I knew I can get to like around 55, so I didn't have to pit with everybody else. I just had a little bit more fuel than them, and allowed me to undercut it just a little bit by 5 laps. I think the fuel run was 60, so I pitted on like 55 to go, which gave me good to go. I don't know if Pacey was close or not, but I had fun racing with Pacey all night.
All right, is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's performance? I know, I assume Budweiser would be somebody.
Budweiser. Yeah, for you broadcasting this, I know it was a little messy at the beginning. Everybody that showed up and stayed in it, even though it was a little hectic there at the beginning.
All right, well, congratulations, back-to-back dominating performances. I know next week we'll be at the All-Star race, so see you there.
Yeah, I don't think I have the track, so I think I might take the week off.
I don't blame you. It's the holiday season, so have a good one, Justin Kratz.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's bring in our second place finisher. That was number 00, Pacey White. Let me get his graphic ready here. All right, I will bring him in. Pacey, this is Eric up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I know you were up front for most of the race. You led the race early on with all those cautions. How was it just trying to hold off everybody early on in the race? Because you did a pretty good job of it.
Holding off people wasn't too bad. I mean, it's Dover. It's hard to pass here. So if they would get to my inside, you get the runoff. If they get to your outside, you get the entry in. So holding off the position wasn't necessarily that bad unless, they just had fresher tires. In this case, I think Justin went down a few laps prior to me, or under one of the last caution that we had. Ended up being able to stretch it a little bit longer on fuel and tires, and having the fresher tires on the stick, get back in front on both occasions. It was just the way the cookie crumbled tonight. So
yeah, I know you stayed out pretty longer than everybody else with Justin there. How was it racing on those considerably older tires?
Oh, racing on 60-lap old tires is not fun. I'll tell you that much. Especially when you got cars going,
All right. Lily, this is Eric up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, hey.
So we're rocking the Metavedo number 95 machine tonight. I just wanted to ask you about the handle. Pretty tricky for a lot of drivers tonight. A lot of drivers, hitting the wall off of turn number 2 and 4 and getting loose. And just how was it for you?
It was tight at times. I mean, I had a little bit of right side damage after being put in the wall like twice by the same person on consecutive restarts. So it was a little tight. So last run, I second to last run, took it easy on the tires to try and protect the left sides. And as soon as Bobby pit, I just followed him, took right sides only, because that would at least free the car up a little bit, but allow me to maintain a little bit of speed and just pray the leaders pit, which they didn't do.
Yeah, I know. For our next race is the All-Star race, nicknamed the Bolt Star race here. It'll be at Charlotte, I believe. How about that?
I need to see my schedule, but if it works, I'll probably be there.
It will be a week from now, so.
I may or may not be there, actually.
Okay.
If
Anybody?
I am, just gotta, keep my head down. It's not that long a race, but tire wear, depending on the time of day, will play a factor. And once again, it could be: do you save enough fuel? Do you take 2? Do you take 4?
Mm-hmm. All right, well, anybody do you like to thank for tonight's third place performance tonight?
Myself, I guess. DJ Anderson for keeping me company, and my Spotify playlist.
What's on the playlist?
A lot of indie rock bands that I'm going to be learning on guitar soon.
Oh, nice.
Some Airways, Tiger Cub, Broken Love, Electric Enemy. So sort of just small things that many people probably wouldn't have heard of.
All right, well, once again, congratulations on your third place finish tonight. See you next week, maybe? So, have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You too.
All right, well, that was our top 3 interviews. Let me set this up here. All right, let's go to our race results. Already had it up on the screen there during some of the interview, but Justin and Asojak back-to-back dominating performances here. Last week at Texas, started from pole, led the most laps. Same thing can be described of him tonight. Pacey Wygant, who followed him around all night long in second place. Then Pietro Sharp, just heard from her, rocking out in third place. A lap down. Nicole Snyder in fourth place. He is our points leader entering tonight. I assume it'll be him or Wygant with the points lead following tonight. Casey Ellis with a good run in fifth place. Raffini in sixth. Bobby Blowers had a good night tonight in seventh. He winds up. Casey Wynn, highest, I believe, second place tonight. Finishes in eighth. Jimmy Mink in ninth. DJ Anderson in 10th. So let's go to the next page. Rodney Ayers in 11th. Ledesma 12th. Ron Fitting in 13th. Papa Campbell saw him a few times in 14th. Craig Pillar, Cameron Pillar, Tristan Bear, and then 18th, 19th, 20th, or 18th and 19th, it's Kenny Cheney in the 76. Had a great run going early on in the race. Had some contact with Victor Sharp. Got involved 16 laps down for him. Josh Arnold, same thing. Just caught up in too many accidents early on in the race, and that ended his night early in 19th. And then Nathan Fryer was in the session. I don't remember him logging in any laps. I know he didn't qualify, so he is our last place finisher. So I'd like to thank you all for watching tonight. Let me pull up next week. It is the Bolt Star All-Star Race at Charlotte next Saturday, December 28th. Same time, same place. And that is the next race on LRN, as the Superstar ARCA Cup Series is off next week for the holidays. The same thing for the Bolt Racing League Tuesday Night Thunder. And they are off next week. And they will return for a race on New Year's Eve. It's the 1.4 hours at Daytona. But we'll see you next Saturday, same time, same place, for the Bolt Star race for GNS at Charlotte. Thank you so much.